Avalon Hill has finally decided that it wants to be a serious computer game company. Witness the fact that it actually released 4 games in 1994 and has quite a few more promising releases in the pipeline. But it's easy to tell that this company's roots are in board games.
Even in Flight Commander 2, a simulation that includes tactical combat operations featuring planes dating from the 1950s to the present, the board game background is still readily apparent. Thanks to its turn-based gameplay, FC2 looks and feels just like the board game it's based on.
The game includes all the basic maneuvers that make up flight operations, including turns, banks, dives, and changes in airspeed. However, putting all of this into a turn-based format, eliminating the pressure of getting blown out of the sky by the computer in real-time conditions, gives FC2 some added flexibility.
In other words, you're trying to say this is a tactical simulation that even I could enjoy?
I didn't want to put it that boldly, but I guess it's true. If you've always been overwhelmed by the technical demands of those kinds of sims, this would be a good game to help you overcome those irrational fears.
FC2 is built around a series of missions which include a number of different scenarios that cover various conflicts, both real and hypothetical. You're given your orders via a briefing. Once you've selected your mission, you're taken to the main screen where you arrive in the general area of your mission.
The interface is extremely simple and easy to use. You see your aircraft as icons on the main screen, and you can control your plane simply by clicking on various boxes that surround the main screen. After you've given individual orders to each of your aircraft, you sit back and execute the action phase. Then give another round of orders when the next turn begins.
The main strength of FC2 is its flexibility. While it's simple enough for beginners, it includes a large number of optional features that allow you to create a game that's guaranteed to give you the same kind of king-size headache that real pilots get.
Strangely enough, the manual for FC2 doesn't read like a jet propulsion textbook, so it's actually rather helpful. The instructions are clear, and the game includes a series of tutorials which explain all the game's functions.
The campaign feature builds on the strength of FC2's individual missions. The basic campaign strings together several missions designed to achieve a single objective.
At the start of each mission, you're given a chance to build your own team. There's a roster of pilots who have various strengths and weaknesses, and your job is to put them together in as efficient a manner as possible.
The 5 major campaigns include Vietnam, NATO vs. Warsaw Pact, Falkland Islands, and the Persian Gulf. The scenario generator lets you determine the 2 opponents, the level of difficulty, and the time period in which you'll be fighting.
This game isn't limited to the usual short list of suspects when it comes to aircraft either. You'll have 112 different aircraft from 37 different countries to choose from.
There is a large database included with the game which gives you all the information you could possibly want on the aircraft in FC2.
And if you get tired of completely humiliating the computer, or vice versa, you can compete against a friend, or you can play by email.
In the end, what we have in Flight Commander 2 is a typical Avalon Hill game. No glitter, but lots of substance. Some purists might be offended by the notion of a Windows game where you fly icons, but most gamers are going to appreciate the fact that FC2 has good graphics, solid gameplay, and is virtually bug-free. FC2 works very well, and that's pretty high praise.